Anyone here from Tampa? If so, you're banned. Especially if you like the Tampa Bay Lightning. You're like extra banned from the channel. Even though I have a Kucherov emo. I feel like if anybody was a Lightning fan, they let them make themselves be known by seeing the Cooch emote. Yeah, the Kraken made the playoffs this year. First time the city of Seattle has seen springtime playoffs since 2005. Isn't that wild? Yeah, it's their second season. Now, what would be really impressive is if they made the Stanley Cup final, which, of course, the Vegas Golden Knights did in their very first season. But Ovechkin had plot armor, unfortunately. I mean, I think most people wanted Ovechkin to win. That was pretty bad. Alright, now I get to not pay attention for like 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, there have been teams in the past, but yeah, Seattle Kraken have only existed for 2 years now. It does feel weird. Makes you feel even weirder that until about 10, 12 years ago, Winnipeg did not have a team. That's pretty wild. Does anyone? Canada does. Canada cares about hockey, and there's a lot of really good hockey players from Winnipeg. Name one, Jonathan Toews. There you go. I deserve a subscriber for knowing that information. It's definitely not because Riley told me that yesterday or anything. There are only 3 cities in Canada and the rest are made up? Yeah, and I grew up in one of those made up cities. Isn't that cool? National score? No. Almost did. I'm begging you, one of these teams just score already. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, neither of these teams want to score. Colorado's got a 2-on-1. They scored! Yes, let's go! Oh my god. Colorado scored with like 1:42 left. Oh, I'm stoked. Is it Nathan McKinnon again? Oh my god. As if he couldn't be having a better game. I think the dogs are pretty excited that Colorado just scored. Also, they're playing Nashville, not Seattle, but yeah. Yeah, it's time for Nashville to tie it up now. We were just talking about Seattle because Tika Sony lives in Seattle. So, you know. Alright, Nashville, whatever you do, do not score in the next minute 30. Oh, is that an empty netter? Okay, no. I was talking with a couple of my friends who are Wild fans, and they're like, would you rather Colorado win or lose? It's like, would you rather play Colorado or Dallas? And like, I think the naive answer might be that like you want to not play the, you know, the last year's Stanley Cup champs. But the reality is that Colorado's a little banged up right now. Like Landeskog is out for the rest of the year. And Dallas has Jake Gottinger, who is kind of an X factor, as we saw last year. He was absolutely insane in the playoffs. And I'd say I'd probably rather take, you know, a slightly bruised Avalanche team over Jake Gottinger. But that's just me. If you want to know the kind of black magic that Jake Ottinger pulls off, go to the Calgary Flames subreddit and look at the top post of all time. It is a little unsettling, bit of an unsettling image, but it's really funny when you know the context behind it. Because what happened was the Calgary Flames subreddit, because they played Jake Ottinger last year. Well, they played Dallas Stars. But Jake Ottinger had like a ridiculous save percentage in that series. And so the Flames subreddit just tried to like put a hex on Jake Ottinger or something, I guess was the idea. Or like just put a curse on him. So they just started posting all this like cursed nonsense with the words Jake Ottinger and then a bunch of like weird characters in a foreign language. And one of those posts ended up being the top post of all time on the subreddit. And it ended up working because they ended up winning the series in 7 games. But yeah, very, very funny. Because like every other team subreddit in the playoffs was just like normal, like, oh yeah, we won or we lost. Where do we go from here? The Calgary Flame subreddit was just all of that curse stuff for like the whole series. All right, there we go. Colorado won, which means they're playing the Kraken. Colorado is playing the Kraken, and Dallas is playing the Wild. Those should be some fun series. Seattle gets to play against the reigning Cup champs. That's pretty exciting news. And like I was saying, like their options were either Colorado or Dallas and Jake Ottinger. So I would definitely like the Kraken's chances more than the Wild. Even though the Wild also have like a super good goaltender right now. All right, can I make my friggin' playoff prediction now, please? Weird menuing, but whatever. All right, let's hope for better herb RNG today. Oh, nice random mushroom. Minor time loss. We had run playoff, no. Post-run playoff prediction, for sure. Not crossbar? Oh, I'm not good at lifting the puck very high. Also, that was pretty good RNG there. When I did play hockey, I wasn't very good at getting the puck off the ground. So, all of my goals were grounders. I didn't have very many. What was my number? I wore 56 when I played hockey. And that wasn't really by choice. It was just one of the jerseys was available and I liked the number 56. If I had a choice of what number I could wear, I would wear number 13. Because my favorite player growing up was Matt Sundin. But we didn't get a number 13, so I wore 56 instead. Close the hockey. Gee, I wonder what number you would pick. Are you a swimmer? We are ready to go. Yeah, I should whistle 3 times. 2023 NHL playoffs first round average ticket price by team. Anybody want to guess which team has the most expensive? This is also secondary market, so like scalpers, resellers. Anybody want to take a guess as to which team has the most expensive ticket prices? No, dude. Maybe I only whistle once. The Caps aren't in the playoffs now. Ahead. If I whistled one less time, I think I would have skipped the animation. But no, the actual answer, it's not the Leafs. Everybody likes to assume that the Leafs have the most expensive tickets. And they are number 2, but not by that much. The New Jersey Devils are actually pretty close to the Leafs. Like less than $20 behind. But the Rangers have over double what the Leafs have. For some reason, the Rangers playoff tickets are the most expensive by a lot, but I guess that makes sense because it's New York. And probably part of that is because the Devils and Rangers are playing, so it's, you know, people from both New York City and New Jersey both, you know, are buying tickets. That's basically like home games for both teams. We're going to sleep until summer 2. Yeah, people in the comment threads are saying like, yeah, the Devils tickets are only expensive because it's all Rangers fans who are basically treating it as a home game because they probably have to travel less to a Devils game than a lot of people have to travel to home games. Like if you live in Laval and you want to go to a Montreal Canadiens game, you probably have to travel further than somebody who lives in Manhattan has to travel to go see a Devils game. Wait, if the Isles and the Rangers win their series, do they play each other? They do, don't they? Oh my god. That's... wow. That's, speaking of, that's like another stadium that's like really close by. Like those 3 stadiums, the New Jersey Devils, New York Rangers, New York Islanders, all their stadiums are like really close to each other. Yeah, unlikely because the Isles are probably not beating the Canes. It could happen though. Sabres in terms of distance, dude, Buffalo's on the other side of the state. That's like a 5-hour drive. Dude, I am closer to the Buffalo Sabres Stadium than people in New York City. Yeah, no, Buffalo is very far from New York City. Look at a map. I'm pretty sure that the Flyers Stadium is closer to New York City than Buffalo is. Somebody can fact check me on that. Cat. Dude, I wonder if you can do like SRM in this game. Wonder what like the loading ranges are, like culling. Dude, somebody's revving out there. Take this kitty for some jumps. Y'all ever do this to your cat? Yeah, of course not. Who would do this? Cat would be freaking out. Can you jump over these? Oh, you can. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot about this, dude. Oh my god, check this out. You can totally like go the quad. Alright, for the last time, hopefully, here's the clickbait face. $153 for Mackie D. That his points total 153 points. Wild. Dude, the NHL bracket prediction doesn't let me create a new bracket yet. They didn't flip the switch. No. Gotta excited, but no, it's not open yet. I'm sure it'll be open in the next, like, hour, right? He got double that, yeah. Minor time loss there. Alright, let's not get the weird dupe glitch again. Alright, dog, I need you to go away. Go away, dog. Okay, thank you. Go away, dog. No. You go away. Okay. Face that way. Okay. Dupe glitch? Fantastic. We have a speed run. So now there's another note we want to avoid, and it's for staying outside in a certain weather condition for 10 hours straight. And since we're waiting until 6 p.m., we're kind of safe in that, but I'm just gonna play it extra safe and wait a little longer before going inside the workshop. Yeah, we should be fine now to go inside. Hello, bird. Hey. This is fun. Swag for no reason, I love it. Alright, 15 herb teas go to Kurt. He's not here. Okay. I know how to fix this. This is unfortunately a little bit of time loss that I incur, but we just keep going back inside until he spawns. He'll be back eventually. I think. Oh, come on. Maybe waiting. Okay, he's outside. We can do it outside. It's actually fine. This kills a decent amount of time. As long as I make it back to the you have to be all the way over here. Oh my god. So we're only doing this to 15, so we should be fine here. This is actually really good too, because this kills in-game time while I gift spam. So this is actually preferable as long as I make it to the Moonlight Cafe before 6, which should be fine. This is number 6. We'll be fine. So actually, I kind of prefer this, even though I was wasting a little bit of time going in and out. The clock wasn't moving. If I were doing this inside, the clock wouldn't be moving at all. So this is sort of a nice little trade-off. Alright, 2 more. Now we go back to the workshop. As long as we make it back there and to the Moonlight Cafe before 6 p.m., we are golden. That's the Moonlight Cafe right there. That's where we need to get back to. I think we have more than enough time. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, hold on. Alright, now we GTFO. We head to the cafe. That was really nice. I loved getting to burn in game time while we gift spam. Over here. 4:20 on the clock. Alright, are you guys ready for the fun to begin? Carl, you're late again. Oh wait, it's you. I'll re-ret you later, Eve. Don't you worry. My run of you is terrible. I'll marry you much faster next time. She's sobbing. She's just tired, I don't know. Look at that awesome texture that's totally not glitched out. Carl. All right, gift spamming begins now.
Hi. Hi. Yahoo!
Get ready for high.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Again, we're going to 155 here,
Hi.
so get comfy.
Hi. 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 Hi.
So everybody's having a good Friday? Anybody have any weekend plans they're
Hi.
looking forward to?
Hi. 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 Hi.
Makes sense to me, Jardis.
Hi.
Looking forward to a couple chats we have going down the line. I got some stuff in the Zeldathon Discord to tend to.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Yeah, I used my boss is like super keen on AI and that advancement of technology, and he's like, yo, ChatGPT, best pair programmer I've ever used in my life. I'm like, real shit.
Hi.
It is insane. I mean, usually it doesn't get things perfectly right on the first try, but in just a few short prompts, you can get it to scarily accurate for what you're trying to do. It's quite wild.
Hi. Hi.
Interesting. That's cool.
Hi.
ChatGPT ChatGPT integration with it.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, definitely. I see the merit in that for sure.
Hi.
Dude, Carl must have been terrible before
Hi.
gift spamming.
Hi.
He had to wait until 6 p.m.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Definitely seen the merit
Hi.
in helping ChatGPT write code for you and other things.
Hi. 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 Hi.
I know, right? And just write what a function is supposed to do, and it just
Hi.
writes the function for you. Oh my god. It's actually same. Like
Hi.
looking at code, it's like, alright, this is mostly correct. What are the last steps? I'm super down for that. If that's
Hi.
the problem solving aspect of my aptitude as a computer scientist, I am diggity down.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
A new offering, yeah. Interesting.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hi.
I know Bing has like, I don't know if you have to pay
Hi.
for it, but I know they have access to whatever GPT-4 or whatever it is. You know, ChatGPT, the one that's just on like the OpenAI site, is still on 3, but 4 is supposed to be like
Hi.
multitudes better.
Hi. 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 Hi.
I wonder if I feed ChatGPT my Harvest Moon routes, then ask it to
Hi.
suggest optimizations. How accurate would it be?
Hi.
If you give ChatGPT like a link to just
Hi.
like a paste bin, can it read the paste bin?
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Oh, that was a double click.
Hi.
And now we are back.
Hi.
We are over halfway there.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
I don't know.
Hi.
It's yeah, for OOT I don't think it's feasible, but
Hi.
I mean people already do scripting for task work all the time,
Hi.
so it wouldn't surprise me if there's utility for it.
Hi. Hi.
That was 90.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Alright, last 55 here.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Interesting. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, there's another double click. My mouse has started double clicking recently. I need to
Hi.
get a new one, I think.
Hi. Hi.
Wonder if we could use ChatGPT to make the Zeldathon schedule.
Hi.
Give it all the parameters. It's like, come up with something good. I'm actually curious to see.
Hi.
How that would work out.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Probably. I don't even know what Kronos
Hi.
is, but I'm assuming it's better than existing. They used that at GameStop. Okay.
Hi.
So here's the thing about me. I'm very lucky. I am very lucky because
Hi.
I've never worked a customer-facing job in my life.
Hi.
No fast food, no retail, no customer service, no
Hi.
nothing. My first job was as a test engineer. It was an
Hi.
internship. It was a 4-month internship at my father's company in a different department, so it wasn't nepotism. It
Hi.
was still the same company my dad worked at. I was on the 5th floor, he was on the 4th floor. And that, goddamn, that
Hi.
was, I am incredibly lucky that that was my first ever job.
Hi.
Because I didn't even really write code. All I did was
Hi.
without getting too much into specifics, it was
Hi.
a company that made timing chips, and so I had a bunch of like instruments that would test.
Hi.
It would run a bunch of different tests on these chips and make sure that they're like synchronized and stuff.
Hi.
So I just had like a list, a giant test suite,
Hi.
and it's like, all right, we need to make sure that this iteration of the software, put it on this chip and
Hi.
run these tests on it when you hook it up to these instruments and give us the results.
Hi.
More often than not, it would fail. It would report back to the engineer, hey, this is bad, etc., etc.
Hi.
It was extremely menial, extremely tedious and boring, and I loved it.
Hi.
That was a fantastic first job.
Hi. Hi.
I mean, it definitely was great early on when I was applying for internships. It was
Hi.
great to have that on my resume. Like, wow, you worked a
Hi.
summer internship your first summer off of university. Like
Hi.
after my first year of university, I worked during that summer. So thank you, Dad. Even though, you know, no nepotism at all. Thank you for
Hi.
helping me land that role.
Hi. Hi.
I mean, it certainly freaking beats working at GameStop, am I right?
Hi.
Another double click there.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Wow, you're already a fifth of the way there.
Hi.
Dude, I'm gonna find first cycle skip before you get to that amount.
Hi.
Thank you for the 44 months, Bagbot. Appreciate you a bunch, bud. Thanks for the beater. No kidding, Jardis. Yeah, sounds right. Sounds about right.
Hi. Hi.
There's another double click, dude. I got 4 double clicks. I gotta figure out what's going on with my mouse. Anyway, this should be the last one. Let's double check though, just because of all the double clicks. Fantastic. We're just gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep because also, yeah, we've been hearing hi for the last 15 minutes. Yeah, I know, right? You came in at the right time, right when the speedrun gets interesting again. Oh, that's a split. Whatever. We'll skip that split again. Yeah, my bad. Who cares? I don't really care about splits for these runs. This is the poor note, isn't it? So the reason we sleep is because it's a festival and the workshop is closed. Unfortunately, it's sunny, so we get the Carl cutscene, but whatever. This is time loss I'm very much willing to take. I don't think this even loses a minute, so whatever. So funny thing, the dupe glitch is still activated, which means I put that into my inventory and now it's gone forever. Isn't that funny? Pretty sure I have no money right now. Just gonna... Oh, no, I do. Okay. Guess maybe putting that cake into my inventory is actually good. Sleep again. In theory here, In theory, I could not break the dupe glitch and not actually lose any time, but there is a risk of a random item placement making it so that the speedrun is impossible to finish. So I'm going to take the couple seconds of time loss and break the dupe glitch. There. Horrifying time loss. Safety strats. This speedrun 55 minutes in to a run that I never want to do again. Now we should get a real idea of how much time I saved over the last run. Last run, a lot of things went very wrong. So this is definitely going to be a lot faster. There's still a lot of time save in the last split. I might lose a bit of time in Blue Feather if the mountain climb's really bad, but who cares? Split is when the screen is completely black. Yeah, that's a decent amount of time save. Considering, I think, okay, part of that is that I got outside Kurt and I was able to let time of day pass while I gift spammed. But also a lot of it was just better gameplay in general. So yeah, this should be in the realm of a 110, I'd say. Maybe it won't be sub 110. Maybe you need to dodge the Carl cutscene to get a sub 110, but I mean, that's just luck. Alright, here's the last little bit. Well, I shouldn't say the last little bit of randomness. There's just one little RNG bit left. But this is the last, like, real part that RNG can screw you on. Oh, wait, updraft already. Alright, so that's good luck so far. I'm sure it will not last. Yep. Oh my god, I barely dodged that boulder. There was no way to react to that wind. Oh my god, how did I dodge that boulder again? Dude, he's hacking. Updraft. Oh my god. Video game, please. I knew it. There's no way to just... No. Now this is updraft when I'm trying to dodge. Gonna, okay. Definitely below average, but again, I've had much worse. I think that might actually be better than my PB by a little bit, we'll see. It's gonna be about the same. It's not a very good mountain climb, but neither was my PB. Yeah, we actually lost a little bit of time. That doesn't surprise me. It was a pretty bad mountain climb. Again, we'll more than make up for it in the last split or two. 9 seconds. Time to find out. Did I need to break the dupe glitch? It's very unlikely, but it could happen. All this movement right now doesn't matter. Okay, I think we're safe. Yeah, I didn't need to break the dupe glitch. Oh well. Played it safe, paid the price. What can you do? Wait. Okay, I could get around. If I couldn't get around, if there was another item like right here, then that would have been, I think, a dead run. So, pretty close, but thankfully we're safe. I mean, it would have been a dead run if I hadn't broken the dupe glitch. Almost feel justified. But Alright, so we unfortunately pretty much have to wait until 6 p.m. for Carl. But there's one thing I can do to try, and that's go into my house and out at 12 p.m. and see if he spawns in the overworld. But it's very unlikely that that happens. But we can at least try, and it lets us skip one note that causes time of day to not pass, so that much is fine. I can't believe this is the tech that I find in this game. It's just a useless... Look at that. I mean, it can help you adjust if you're moving like this. You can move yourself downward slightly, but you can also, I mean, just press the control stick in that direction, so it doesn't matter. And again, if you try to do it when you're walking down, it doesn't actually increase your speed at all. So I guess it just like adds, or it like replaces your momentum with downwards momentum. What's going on? Because like, look, if I walk slowly, the amount it displaces me by is a lot less. So I think what it's doing is it just takes whatever vector you have and changes it to point straight down, if that makes sense. See, when I'm moving faster, it moves me a lot more than if I just slow walk. It's like very subtle. Have we given up? We have not given up on Blue Dog. I just haven't had a good time to spam races. Trust me, when we do St. Jude streams next month, we will do lots of Blue Dog. Don't you worry. Because I can farm the shit out of that. Just like, hey, donate more money and I'll do more Blue Dog attempts. It's just so easy. It just writes itself, right? Look at that. The tech I picked. Does that use stamina? No, that's stamina from the mountain climb. Never mind. That would have been really fun if it uses stamina, but it doesn't. Alright, here's the one attempt we can do at getting Carl early. The outside. That's Duke. Or not Duke. That's whatever his name is. Doug, I think his name is. Wait. No. These guys are like always outside in the summer. That's Eve there, but fortunately no sign of Carl. On-stream game of some type. Like, what are you thinking? I'm open to ideas for sure. I guess, yeah, while we're doing Blue Dog, you do like words on stream or something. I want to make sure that I have like a uninterrupted recording of the MM game though. Words with friends, yeah, something like that. As long as I think I would need to set up like Amarek or something to make it so I get a lossless, high resolution recording of MM in the case that it does happen. Trivia bot, yeah, I'm sure I could set up a trivia bot or something. Make it engaging for the viewer. It sucks because usually I like, when I do Blue Dog attempts, I like to have a couple drinks, bev it up with my buds, you know what I mean? But when I do charity streams, I have a rule that I don't drink alcohol on stream. So that's unfortunately not an option. Y'all, we definitely know a guy. It's true. Yeah, as long as I can set it up so I have like a local recording of the game when it happens. So that I can, you know, do like a proper reaction video or content or whatever. Need everybody to look at the on-screen clock right about now. Yeah, you missed it. I'm sorry, bud. Okay, this is just barely gonna not sub 110. And it's all because we didn't get Carl outside. I think if you skip the Carl cutscene, if you get lucky with Rain on Summer 4, then you get a sub 110. But I do not care to grind for that. I'm more than satisfied with this run. The sub 110 is dead now. I can tell you exactly what this run is gonna get.
Hi.
Thanks, Jess. We're just about done. This run is going to get a 110, 32, or 33. It's going to be a 110, 32, or 33. What'd I say? 110.33. How did he know? How did he know? Yeah, so this can sub 110 if you get like a really good mountain climb, or if you get lucky with rain or cloud on Summer 4. Otherwise, this is pretty close to as good as it can get. We got Outside Kurt, which was really good. That saved us a bunch of time. So, you want to grind and try and get lucky? It's true. It's true, Pikachu. that was definitely on purpose. But there's also a 0 in there, so it couldn't be. It's not as good as it could be. But yeah, that's definitely. I'm just repping my favorite number. Yeah, I am more than happy with that run. I'm definitely done with Carl.